MSNBC. So the IRS pushed the tax deadline back to Monday, the 18th. If you're among the 50 million or so Americans who will be spending the weekend gathering W-2s and 1099s, we have your tax 911. And I'm joined by certified public accountant and money expert, Ebong Eka, who has some last-minute advice. Ebong, good to see you. How are you?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks for having me.
Okay, first, you say file an extension if you can't meet Monday's deadline. And I've got to tell you, I got caught with this last year. I owed money, and then after I filed the extension, I had a big fine. So,
well, there are a lot of people who go through that, and that's a problem. If you're late with filing your tax return, please file an extension. Even if you have money, even if you have taxes that are due, you still have to file an extension. And it's very simple. And here's why you do that. Because if you don't, the clock starts ticking on your penalties. There are three things that the IRS will charge you with. First will be the failure to file penalty. And then they'll also charge you with a failure to pay timely. And then the last will be interest on that. And that could be a lot of money, as you know, Chris.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, so let's talk about tax credits, deductions. I know there are a lot of things out there that people commonly overlook. What would you say to folks?
Well, one of the biggest ones is if you're an independent contractor half the time, one of the things you end up overlooking if you're a self-employed individual is you can deduct 100% of your health insurance premiums for those who are self-employed. Unlike regular people or W-2 people who have a limit based on their AGI of 7.5%.
All right. Also, you say making work pay?
Yes, that's a great tax credit that came out a few years ago. If you were within the AGI or earned income threshold, you can receive a tax credit of up to $400. And a tax credit versus a deduction is better because a tax credit actually lowers your taxes dollar for dollar. So once you've passed the earned income of $75,000, your tax credit starts to phase out. And if you make more than $95,000, you don't get the tax credit at all. But don't leave that on the table because that could save you at least $400.
Yeah, that's good money. In fact, I just saw that graphic that the average refund is about $3 grand. I should hope. So now you can actually track your refund, where it is in the system, right?
Yes, this is a perfect thing that the IRS is doing. They're actually making waves, you'd assume with most government entities, they're actually making waves in the technology space by creating a new smartphone app. Now with that smartphone app, what you can do is not only track your refund, you can also monitor the process of your refund to see when you can anticipate receiving your money back. You can also receive updates from the IRS via your smartphone.
Unbelievable stuff, what they can do now. Ebong, it's great to see you. Thanks so much.
You too. Thank you so much, Chris.